What's going on, my people? It's your boy Z Gaming. I'm back for another video on The Walking Dead Road to Survival. And guys, I'm gonna break down the territories a little bit for you guys. I'm getting some questions about it, so I'm gonna go over it, kind of give you guys my thoughts and opinions on the new territories. If you wasn't around when it was first around, it was a lot different than it is now. So just bear with me, and I'm gonna give you guys kind of a really, in a sense, I'm gonna give you a way for your faction, I guess, to have a good chance at basically controlling territories. But you gotta look for the right places, because you don't want to just stack up with only one. But there is good places to have, and there's places you don't really need. It just depends where your faction is at in the level of the game. So let me go ahead and go to this right quick. Now there is territories, like I said, that you do want. I'm gonna break it down basically place by place. So Deadwood Valley is definitely going to be a crucial one. Well, not a completely crucial one, but like I said, you see that thing right there, the territory group boost, the crippling brawler. Basically, what that does, you get that plus 20% stamina damage when you have that entire territory group. And what that basically does is when you have, oh, hold on, let me back. When you have all of that Deadwood Valley, which is the Northern Train Depot, the factory, Magna's old base, lumber mill, and cabin, when you have all five of those, you do an extra 20% stamina damage. Every character that you put into a territory has a specific amount of stamina, and when that stamina gets drained out, you have to replace that team. And you do a certain amount of stamina damage to every character. I can't remember exactly how much stamina each character has. I'll definitely let you guys know as soon as I figure it out. But there is key ones that you want to have in this: the stamina damage, the reduction to stamina when taking damage, which means when the enemy attacks you, you don't take as much damage from them stamina wise, so you can have your characters in that territory for longer. Um, there's other key ones like you see here. There's specific individual territories that give you a boost. The weapons manufacturer, basically what that does is in your armory you have a 15% extra chance of crafting critical success on your weapons. That is crucial because that means if you need help getting stun guns, impairs, attack down, anything like that, that can boost your chances of getting it. Um, the stamina, like I showed you here with the Deadwood Valley, those boosts only apply to the territories itself. They don't apply to outside of the territory. Stamina boosts when attacking, and stamina reduction. Let me try to find a stamina reduction if I can. This is an even better one to have, the 30%. That's even more than 20%. So New Grantsville could be a good territory group to own as well. Let me see. I'm trying to find one that gives a stamina reduction, guys. Just give me a second. Let me see here. I can't remember because they changed all of these spots. When they did this originally, they changed all of these spots, and now there isn't. I have no idea really what's where anymore. But let me. Okay, no, that's not it. Maybe they took out this thing. No, I don't think they took out the stamina reduction. Let me see. Let me keep looking. Um, no, that's not. That's still there. What do we have down here? No. Um, Nothing there. Man, I really cannot find one, guys. So maybe they took out the stamina reduction. I don't know. I I'm gonna keep looking, and if I don't see it, basically what that did before is like I said, every character had a specific amount of stamina, and well, I can't see that one because it's contested right now. And what that means too, guys, when a faction takes over a territory, it becomes contested, and you have to put teams in there if you want a chance of taking the territory, and you have to knock out the other teams. Once you kill off all the zombies, each faction has a chance to take the territory. And what you have to do, you have to eliminate the team and have the highest score um, during the chance to control the territory. So say you have 15,000 score and the enemy has 7,000 based off the stamina. Um, I believe it has a little bit to do with if they're 5 stars and 4 stars as well. But if you have 15,000 and they have 7,000 at the end of the timer, you take the territory because your stamina was higher than theirs. So I don't think there is a stamina reduction anymore, guys. They might have took it out. It used to be a stamina boost where you didn't take as much damage when you were being hit. So it looks like Scopely must have took that out, because I've looked at almost all of them now and I haven't seen any of them. So yeah, apparently they took it out. So I mean, that's good in a sense, because there was a lot of if you had multiple groups with that minus stamina damage, you could basically just keep replacing your teams again and again. But in a sense, guys, this is going to be a little bit like a war. These territories, you're going to have to constantly fight for them. So if you want to control them in the faction, you're definitely going to have to be pretty active on this. My faction right now, we are controlling this fortified motel. We're being attacked by it because we get that 10% attack for all territory groups. That's another thing too. There's territory groups, and then there's individual rewards. The individual rewards, like you see here, this is only for this territory. If you control that territory, you get 5% max HP for all characters. But the territory group boost, basically, that gives you bonus attack when you're attacking the other enemy. If you can compare, or if you can, if you compare bonus attack with extra stamina damage, you're doing very well, because stamina damage is definitely a crucial one in this. Another one is the same thing, this weapon success, because you definitely want that 15%, because if you don't have that 15%, you don't have the full benefit. If you have that 15%, guys, that is when you want to go all out trying to get stun guns, everything, because you're getting that bonus percentage on top of what you already have. So that's not too bad. These territories, they're a little bit different. You used to only have 4 energy, but now you have 10, so that's a little bit different. So yeah, I mean, really, the guys, this is kind of like wars in a sense. You compete for these territories. Like I said, in order to really do well at this, you kind of got to talk with your faction. You really got to be on point with each other. You got to talk with each other. You got to help each other. You got to also go for the territories based on where you're at in the game. So, if you're starting out new, I wouldn't recommend that you go after some of the highest spots right away, because that's where some of the top factions are going to be going for. Like you see here in Washington, you got the New Walker's Order. Let me try to find one with the Walkers. I can't. Okay, here's one. Yeah, the Walkers. They're the #1 faction in my region right now at the moment. But we're fighting with them. We're doing good. So yeah, they're holding some of these critical successes, as you see there, because they want that chance to get their weapons so that they can do better. The better your weapons are, the better you're going to do during war. That's what this is basically about. Territories gives you extra boosts that you can use in the game. Like as you see there, you get some 5-star recruit tokens. It's only 4, but you get them every hour, so that's not too bad. That could add up over time. If you hold the territory for a good amount of time, you could get some stuff out of it. And there's also one like you see with the boost, plus 10% adrenaline rush success. Basically what that does is it helps you, say you got that 33%, when you're upgrading an adrenaline rush, you got the max amount of characters you can use. You now have 43%, because it gives you an extra 10% based off what you already have. So you would have almost a 43% chance of upgrading an adrenaline rush, which could be crucial during level ups. Specific territories are also good during level ups. Here's another good one to farm with. What is this one place called? The Fortified Cabin and the Woodland Cove, because you get that plus 20% drop chance. That does stack with your drop leader. So if you're running 2 drop leaders and this 20%, you have a good amount of drop chance there. So you can definitely farm some weapons that way. So yeah, guys, like I said, the territories really depends on what you need for your region. So, like I said, if you're in a stronger faction, you definitely want the top spots, because that's the best benefits. But if you're kind of a newer faction, I wouldn't recommend you go for that. I would recommend you look for places, that can help you build up in the game a little bit quicker. Maybe, what is it? Look for maybe, let me see what's going on. Maybe some supply depot. This would be a good territory to have for a newer region, so you can get those supply depot points. Well, I guess not. It wouldn't be one of the best to have. Let me keep looking. Some of these, maybe the adrenaline rush could be good, so you can level up your character's adrenaline rushes better, because that's crucial too. Having max adrenaline rushes helps you out quite a lot. Let me keep looking. Really, guys, I would say some of the newer regions. Here's another good one. Bonus XP. that could be a good way to help you level up faster. I do believe that carries over to like the global and the roadmap. So during the boot camp, that could be a lot of extra XP you're getting if you want to level up quick. But really, overall, like I said, guys, breaking down the territories a little bit. There is no minus stamina down as far as unless I didn't see it, but I did check unless it's one of these territories, it could be in those. But unless I didn't see it, I do apologize if I did miss it, but I don't think it's here because I didn't see it. But there is stamina damage, so basically a brief rundown. The two most crucial are the ones that give basically weapon success, which is crafting for critical success. The stamina, the extra stamina when attacking, so you do more damage. There's the attack and defense buffs in the territories alone. Like I said, the attack and defense buffs only apply to territories. The weapon crafting success, you can use that anytime as long as you have it. The longer you hold territories, you get extra boosts like you see here. The longer we hold this, we collect 6 4-star recruit tokens every hour. It was a lot more back then, but they dropped it quite a bit. But like I said, you got to go for the territory based off what your faction is going for. So talk with each other. That's the way you do well in territories. You got to work as a team, because if everybody goes kind of rogue, it's not very good, because like I said, this is all about people teaming up as a faction and control the territories. But overall, guys, my overview and opinion on it, not too bad. If you don't have the territories yet, kind of breaking it down for you, giving you a sneak peek, I guess, in a sense, but I believe everybody should have it. A couple people were telling me they had it even months ago, so it just came back on my region, my main region, and it's in my other region too, over in Dale. Shout out to the posse again. But yeah, really, this is this is a lot better, I believe, for territories. The stamina down reduction kind of wasn't that good, because if you had multiple ones, you really didn't take hardly any damage at all. I'm glad Scopely took that out of the game, because now it's a lot more competitive, and you really got to stay on this, almost like war, guys, if you want to keep the territories. Because especially in the higher, the more veteran regions, you are going to get attacked constantly for these better territories, because it's just the way it is. People want to compete, get those weapon success bonuses. People want those stamina boosts when attacking, all that stuff, because with those, you can really control. You can kind of control the territories in a sense if you have those. So overall, guys, not too bad of territories. I do like it. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below. Raid Tourney's got about another 20 hours or so roughly. And with all that really being said, guys, if you got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments or message me over line. My line ID is in the description of every video. Thank you guys again for all the support you show. Glad to know so many people are getting helped. This is why I started this channel. Let's keep it rolling, guys. And with all that really being said, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want a possible shout out, drop it in the comments or message me over line. My line ID is in the description, like I said, of every video. And with all that really being said, guys, this is your boy Z Gaming. Peace.